Hey guys, this is your trusted weather forecast, and today we'll be talking about upcoming severe weather chances that will be happening throughout the next week or so. Let's get started right away. First of all, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. About 80% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. Subscribing only takes 1 second, and make sure to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell if you do not want to miss an upload. Let's get right into this video. This won't be the normal type of video I use. I did not make my own forecast for this. I'm going by weather models for this one. And for those of you who know how to use weather models, you should have a pretty good understanding of what I'm showing here. But first, we're going to go through the GFS model, and I'll show you all the other models too. I don't just show you one model, because that's wrong. But first of all, surface-based CAPE. You can see different values. This is hour 0 and 18Z. But as we move on, you do see some potential severe weather chances Saturday in Texas, but the only thing limiting this is actual development of storms. So we are not expecting any severe risk for Texas that day unless storms can develop. And if storms do develop, it may be very isolated. But moving on with surface-based CAPE, you do see here another little round goes through around Tuesday, Wednesday. Definitely concerning because it's looking like a very similar pattern to what we had this week, last week, and the week before that. Pretty crazy. Right now it's showing CAPE values of up to 4,500. I think this is an overshot, definitely because it's so far out. But as we move along, it does kind of stay in this general area from Texas to Alabama. Florida not quite included in that as of right now, according to the GFS model. Let's briefly go over supercell composite. You do see here Tuesday, Wednesday, you definitely do see some periodic chances for severe storms these days. I'm not saying this will happen. I'm just saying this is definitely a possibility. And there are some isolated severe chances for the Midwest too. But I'm not really going to comment on that because it's not looking too likely. As we move into other models, because I show you multiple models, not just one, because one model doesn't show you the full image, and not seeing the full image means you're getting bad information. So, right now, unfortunately, with pivotal weather, we can't see surface-based CAPE and stuff, but we can look at soundings and see the actual storms. This one also shows minimal storms over Texas, again, as the GFS showed. You do see here, Tuesday, Wednesday, definitely kind of a concern, especially for the Dixie Valley area and parts of Texas. If I click right here and around Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas border, you do see marginal tornado. I do think there is definitely a tornado threat. You do see some potential tornadoes. I do see a pretty considerable tornado threat. I don't think it will be as bad as the last couple weeks, but it will definitely be there. It does continue eastwards and weakens eastward. So that's that potential right there. Now looking at the Canadian model, which is the third model, I'm going to show you the GDPS. This one does show some isolated storms firing up over Texas. So we will have to watch that. And I would assume there's already small precipitation chances for over there. But then moving on into Tuesday, Wednesday, this storm is a bit delayed than the other models. This one shows it hitting about a day later. So we will have to take into consideration that. If we look at a sounding here, it does not show severe. I'm going to click one more spot just to show you. It does not show severe, but either way, 2 or 3 models do show some potential severe chances for the Dixie Valley. So you definitely do have to watch out for that. And I'm going to go back to the GFS model again. The GFS model is being the most intense with this storm. I do think it's overshooting it. Don't take everything you see seriously because it's still far out, but definitely keep this in the back of your mind. And also, if you see other weather channels, because I know there are a couple out there that are saying like that I don't know if they will, but they may say like, oh, huge tornado outbreak over here at point A and point B. And then when the time comes, there is no tornado outbreak, and that messes a lot of people up, and that is considered misinformation. So just be aware of what you're watching, because there are definitely some people out there that are kind of on the bad side. Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is 12Z. I was going to say, like, why is it showing a whole bunch of K for my area? And as we move out further around May, severe weather is possible in the Midwest, but I'm not going to talk about that as that'll probably dissipate and not end up working out because it's so far away. You definitely don't want to go past hour 144 using long-term models, or maybe even before then, but it's definitely good to see what could happen beyond then. So yeah, that's your trusted weather forecast. Please make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want, be aware of what you're watching. Goodbye.